What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Fred Hurt Jr. here, 901. And first, before I get started with this topic, I would like to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel. Up to 662 subscribers. Um, my goal is to get monetized this year, and I'm just excited about it. So thank you, everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Like, share, subscribe. Uh, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, and also, uh, I'm going to talk about, before I get started, my coffee. Pick up some of that FSJ coffee. Fred Hurt Jr. coffee. That's what FSJ stands for. Fred Hurt Jr. This is my tea right here. I got it in the subscription right here. And my FSJ coffee. Fresh roasted right here. And also, how can I forget? I got a new phone, everybody. Yes, sir. I got a new phone. That's why it's so clear. See, this is my old phone. I got a new phone, y'all. I got a new phone. For all my returners subscribers, y'all know I had a little blurriness with my phone. I had a crack, and so it didn't show clear the way it needed to. That's why it's showing so clear. I got a new phone. I'm moving on up. Yeah. I'm excited about it, and I just been busy for the past couple of weeks. Life been lifing, and I got some movies coming up, auditions and stuff like that, and I just got through a week ago doing a commercial. I'm excited about that. That's going to be out real soon. From the city of Memphis. For those who don't know where I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, born and bred, and so watch out for that when it's coming up. And then also, me and my wife, we went to go see Captain America, Anthony Mackie. Extremely impressive, sir. Extremely impressive. I was truly impressed with that movie. Everybody was like, "Oh, I don't know if he can do it. He ain't Chris Evans." And now, don't get me wrong, I'm a Chris Evans fan, but Anthony Mackie been around for a long time, and he handled business. He handled a lot of business, and straight A's. So 5 star, that's 10 stars right there. That was very impressive, So salute to him and the whole cast and everything. And so I tell people, man, don't go by what other folks talk about. Go see for yourself, and you will not be disappointed. So, and also, I want to talk about, there's a lot of people was talking about, how expensive, I'm talking to the guys now, ladies, how expensive getting our haircut, get our beards and everything. Get our haircut, get our beards trimmed up. Well, it's been a while since I thought about something like that, and I just came out today, just decided to say, you know what, let me go ahead, and show everybody what I've been doing to help save money. See how expensive it is. Saying it's like $80, $100 every month to go to the barbershop. I said, I've been cutting my hair for 10 years, and I've been using Well Seniors clippers, balding clippers. It cuts my hair down real fine to the point where it looks it looks good. It looks shiny. You really can't tell there's no hair follicles showing or nothing like that. So, and recently my wife bought me this pit bull, and I like this little baby right here. It's a great finisher. Now I'm be honest with you. Now this baby here, it takes a while to really get it down where you want to, So I use the balding clippers to get it down real low, and I use the pit bull here to finish it off. It's a great finisher. I'm talking about it's like your head look like it's been buffed by a janitor when you get finished with it. You know, hit that little button, and you just, I'm buffing it, baby. I'm buffing it, baby. I'm buffing it. I'm buffing it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. You can line with the baby. Got the adjusters at the bottom here. Also, oh yeah, face cream by Kingsing Gillette's face scrub moisturizer for my beard. You know, this year I decided to rock the beard, and for, like I said, for my fellas, this is what I use on my facial for my beard, and for, you know, for my aftershave and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out the way first, and just saying, man, you know, I feel everybody. It's like I said, it's been a while since I even been to a barber shop. You know, it's been like a decade because I cut my hair all the time. It's like second nature to me now. So I've been saving a lot of money of doing it for a very long time. So, you know, I might not be the best barber in the world, but I think I do pretty good, you know, cutting my own hair. So I recommend, guys, that that's what you might want to start doing, invest in your own clippers and stuff, because it ain't gonna get no cheaper. It ain't gonna get no better. You know, I didn't know what I was doing, but I kept getting there. And like I said, I've been balding since I was 22, so I had no choice. You know, some of the guys, I had them 360 waves when I was in my teens and early 20s, but when I started balding, after a while, I used treatment, try to keep my hair. By the time I was 30, I was like this. And I just accepted it, you know. But I'm still sexy though. Bald, hair or no hair, is going down. You feel me? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. But yeah. I titled this video today, "Are we in a depression?" Let's talk about it. And I will say, no, we're not in a depression. And as far as a recession, we've been in a recession since the 70s. You don't believe me? Go Google it. Go look it up. Ever since Nixon got rid of the gold standard in 1974, we've been in a recession with the elites and all the big wigs up at Capitol Hill saying, well, look here, we're going to sell out the American people. In the 70s now, we're going to take all this money, all these resources, because, you know, Vietnam War was still going on. It was at the end. And they had to recoup that money for all that war over there in Vietnam. We're going to sell out the American people. That's why we're feeling it now. They sold us out 50 years ago. Our grandparents, parents' generation, you know, this stuff big. We've been in a recession for 50 years, y'all. That's why it seemed like you go 5 steps forward, 10 steps back, 20 steps forward, 50 steps back. It's like, where is the seesaw? Why can't I get ahead? That's why. They hoard all their money up there for themselves and their families. It's in the hell with the American people. That's what happened. They sold us out 50 years ago, kicking the can down the road. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Nobody don't know nothing. Also, nobody don't know nothing. Well, that's why the eggs up. That's why all the food, the milk, the tissue. Oh, God. You know, all this stuff going up now. I'm from Memphis. I'm from the South. So I don't know up north. I know it's more expensive. On the West Coast, it's more expensive. But in the South, it's still kind of under control a little bit. It went up, but not to the point where, oh my God, it's $20 a carton of eggs. It went up probably like $6, $7 maybe. You know, it's still affordable in the South, is what I'm saying. It's still affordable in Memphis. Most of the South. So the cost of living is a little more cheaper than it is up north and on the West Coast. So, but that's what's been going on, and that is what they don't want us to know. That is what they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know that they sold us out 50 years ago. Our grandparents' generation. I ain't saying all of them was involved. We talking about the big wigs at the top. That's why we're feeling the recession going into a depression. It's not the Great Depression of 1930. We got too much technology, so we can find different ways to make money. But we've been going on a recession. That's why in 2008, the crash, that was a big recession. And I keep telling folks, man, look, man, we have to understand, man, them folks at the top do not care nothing about us. They for themselves, some of them may be for their families or whatever. But I'm like this here, man. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to survive. I'm not worried about nothing. My faith is in the Most High, not in man. And I'm at the point in my life I don't worry about stuff I have no control over. Because when I worry about stuff when I didn't have no control over, I was burdening myself with. Only God can have those kinds of burdens. Man cannot have those kinds of burdens. So I got to the point where, like, look here, man. It is what it is. Ain't no sense of complaining about it. If it was up to us, things might be a little different. But I'm not finna overexert myself on something that I have no control over. It just it doesn't make sense. So that's why I was saying about all about man-made weather going on. We can't even say the states that's getting attacked. I mean, Missouri just got hit the other day. Kentucky, the Carolinas, Louisiana, certain parts of Texas. I mean, the whole coastline. California, of course, still dealing with the fires. It just feels like it's just Babylon just going on. Even if you're trying to build something, some of these stuff is man-made weather, HAARP, just tears it down. So you be like, what's the point of building something and you're going to find a way to tear it down? That's when it gets to that point. It gets to that point. And also I wanted to talk about when people was talking about the population control. They were saying there was like about 60, 70 million Americans in America, which is totally false. It's about 800 to 1 billion Americans overall in America. They love manipulating the numbers. They love talking about numbers don't lie. You can manipulate numbers. You can manipulate numbers. Don't believe that people are like, oh, well, that's what the numbers say. That's what the census say. Everybody don't take the census. You talking about, okay, if it's only about 40, 50 million people in America and black folks is probably 5%, then why you got to depopulate the earth? Why you got to depopulate the country? Because it's way more than that. It's about 800 million to 1 billion Americans overall in America. That's why you got to depopulate the earth. That's why you got to depopulate the nation. They say it's too many people. And we got to stop. All I can say is we have to prepare. And that's what I've been doing. Just preparing, working my job and doing my acting and focus on my coffee and tea business as well. And like I said, I got a lot of projects coming up, and I'm excited about it. So I just been grinding. That's why you ain't been seeing me for a couple weeks. But I have been posting about gardening and stuff. Hey, I just started my garden this season. This year. I've been doing gardening for about 5 years now, but it's I stay in an apartment complex, so it's rough trying to keep it up and working, and it's we do the best we can. I ain't no expert, but you gotta you know I know enough to try to keep things going. Um, but yeah, um, you know, just wanted to get on here and just talk about some things. Yeah, yeah. Just it's just about preparing for what's coming. I don't think they're gonna try to make it a depression, but it's always been a recession. That's nothing new. It's always been a recession. Always been a recession. There's nothing new. And we gotta I learned one thing about dealing with people. You buy what you want and you beg for your needs. Now get that to make sense. Your needs is your foundation. It's plenty of stuff I want, but I can't get until my needs are met. Then with whatever I got left over, then I get my wants. But a lot of people are the opposite of that, which I don't understand that mindset. That's not how I operate. So it gets to a point where, like, man, you got to make some choices, man. How many pair of Jordans or LeBrons or Kobe's do you have to have? You already got 20 in your closet. You can put that money towards something else. How many times he can remix them Jordans? How many times you can remix, the clothes, the shoes? You got a closet full of them. Hey man, I don't know, man. I have a different mindset in that area. But so I just wanted to get on here for a moment and to give you guys some updates and thank you for the newcomers coming in, new subscribers and everything. Oh yeah, and as far as Anthony Mackie with Captain America, I saw his interview the other day, and he said some. I put it on Facebook, and it's so true. It's so true what he said. He said you could run the fastest, you could have the most catches, you can jump the highest. If certain people do not say, "Hey, we want you," you're not gonna go to the next level. And a lot of people, at times, we forget about that. You be like, I got this, I got all the qualifications I need to go up here. So in your mind, you think automatically, well, you see the resume. I mean, what's the problem? Then it goes down. If I like you or if I don't like you. He said, why? He was like, why are we lying to our kids? He said, success is given, not earned. And he's right. Now, don't get me wrong now. You still want to earn your stuff. But what he's saying is, if you got 10 guys or 10 women lined up and y'all resumes are almost even, then it goes to if I like you or not. You get picked, the rest of y'all go home. And let's say you one of the people who got picked, but the other 7 didn't get picked. Well, yeah, so that was a huge eye opener, man. I figured that out a while back, but I'm like, dawg, man. I mean, this is crazy. People work their whole lives achieving great things, and all you guys say, and then it come down to a popularity contest. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, it's bullshit, man. Resume, impressive. This is what's supposed to. And they be like, well, this our stuff. You're coming to us, and so on, so. Well, I'm finna make my own table, cause that's bullshit. I've sat up here, worked my ass off, all this, and then come down to you saying I don't like you. Let's move on. Pretend like you don't exist. Oh hell no, no. I'm gonna get what I want, directly or indirectly. I'm gonna get it, and then you're gonna try to undermine like, oh, you gonna undermine it all you want. The point is, I'm getting it. Whatever plot you tried to do, you failed. I'm still here. You failed. And I'm still going forward. So what have you proven? That right there alone shows you I'm above and beyond worthy. I'm building my own table. My own opportunities. I don't need your table. Never needed it. It calmed down. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Boy, it's a joke. Straight up joke. Then get there, then still lowball you. Did all that, selling out all that, still lowball you. Won't do right by you, regardless. So it's like, you know what? Y'all can have it. I'm good. I'll be cool over here. And that's just how I feel. And I'm unapologetically about it. Unapologetically. And because one thing I learned, man, is it's a war going on out here spiritually. I didn't understand it at first, 10 years ago, but now I do. And because I was saying something similar years ago when I was in bodybuilding, and I got out of bodybuilding because it was just too much. You got to pay for trainers, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, pay for the hotel, you got to pay for the membership for the body for NPC. You got to pay for transportation out of town, flight, or it just got too much after a while. On top of you working a 9 to 5, it's too much. I couldn't maintain it. It's too much. So when I shift over to acting, that was a blessing. All that pressure went off. All that pressure. I said, I can maintain this. I can't maintain that because it was just too much. So I tell anybody, if you get into anything, take it serious all the way. All the way. All 100%. All the way. Do extra credit if you have to. Because that time, the energy, you don't want to waste. You're not going to get it back. And that's why I'm going so hard in acting. I spent 10 years doing bodybuilding. Went to the Nationals in Florida. Made it to the Nationals. And it was just, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through all day. And you let's say you even turn pro. They ain't even got a check waiting for you. Now, money is in bodybuilding, but you got to do too much to get to the money. When you turn pro in bodybuilding, you're supposed to have a check waiting on you because that's what separates you from the IFBB and the NPC. You're no longer an amateur. You're a pro. You're supposed to have endorsements ready. You're supposed to have NPC. I shouldn't have to wait to go to the Arnold to try to get prize money. I supposed to automatically have at least one check coming in the door. But, it's not my federation. They be like, oh, who you think you are? Yeah. Hey, that's fine. But personally, me, you give somebody not just a trophy, 5 minutes of fame, and that's it, and a couple of treats. You give them money, at least $5,000 coming in. That's what separates the prize money. What separates you from pro from amateur. And bodybuilding, they still don't do that. And see, and I enjoyed working out. I love still working out. In fact, I need to get back in the gym anyway. You know, it's been a while since I've been in the gym, but you know, I've been watching pretty much my diet mostly. But I still love working out, but I just cannot compete no more. It takes a lot out of you. And then you still got to work a 9 to 5 days a week. I don't have the energy for all that no more. So when I came to acting and came in, it was a blessing because I was heading this way anyway. A lot of people didn't know that. So that's why I was like, well, he just dropped bodybuilding and came over. Yeah, because I was going to go over here anyway. That's why I had to. You know? And I've been having success. So if I've been struggling over here and I got success over, why would I stay somewhere where I'm struggling? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? Man, look here. Like I said before, I tell people this is my life. I run the way I want to run it. If they don't like it, go move on to somebody else. I'm gonna do what I want to do, not what you want me to do. And I'm struggling. Then you ain't supporting. Telling me what I want to do, but won't support me at the same time. I just want to tell you what to do. For what? Are you gonna support it? Are you gonna put money behind me? Are you gonna endorse me? Tell anybody, do what you want to do, not with nobody else. They'll find out on down the road why you did what you did. You know. And I always been like that. You know. That's why I achieved so much I've achieved. And I had a lot of failures. But even with my failures, I still tried. You know, I never just, when I felt like I've done everything I could and it still ain't working out, I'm on to the next. Because I'm not finna keep on spinning my wheels and I'm digging myself more in the hole. So that doesn't, boy, I tell you, man. I tell you. Boy. You know, some people can you spend your whole life spinning your wheels and chasing your tail all the way around and not getting nowhere. You just moving. I can't do it. You know. So I tell anybody, do what you want to do. You know, that's what makes you happy, doing what you want to do. You know. But yeah, so I just want to run it by you guys this morning, you know, and you know, it just I think you know we just might be prepared for whatever we got to do, survival. You know, we always been in a recession. We've always been in a recession. It's nothing new. We've been in a recession for 50 years. They'll never tell us that, but we've been in a recession since the gold standards. I mean, our resources were backed up by gold. When they removed the gold standard, started printing all that money, we got into trillions and trillions of dollars. Kicking the can down the road. They said, look here, our children, grandchildren, they gonna deal with the problems. We ain't gotta deal with the problem. We want to live like kings right now. So when we die, they gonna deal with the loan. And there's been the whole goal ever since. Jesus, man. When you find out this stuff, man, it's like, wow, it makes sense. It makes sense. They hoping that we don't find out. It makes sense. That's why I say, like, man, why we seem like we never can get out of debt? Why we seem like we can never get ahead? Because they sold us out 50 years ago. Most of us weren't even born. I'm an 82 baby. Most of our parents were kids. Our grandparents, they knew what was going on back then. They say a word. I'm from the South. A lot of times they silent generation. So you don't know nothing. Tell you. So I recommend anybody do your own research, check it out. I mean, hey, we just need to prepare for what's coming. Do I think it's gonna be a depression? It's 50-50. But even if it is a depression, it ain't gonna be like the 1930s. We got too much technology. So I just wanted to run that by you guys and go run some errands, and I will see you guys on the next video. Salute to you.